in 1177, near the coastal road of the Holy Land, the young leper king Baldwin IV of Jerusalem led a small force of knights, Templars, and infantry against a much larger invading army commanded by Saladin. Caught strung out, unprepared near Montgisard, Saladin's troops were slammed by a sudden, determined Frankish charge that drove straight into the heart of his lines. The Ayyubid army collapsed into a rout. Saladin barely escaped with his life, and the victory briefly secured the survival of the fragile Crusader kingdom. Alright guys, here we go. Starting off with the absolutely massive charge. Oh my god. So many men just got knocked down. Got more cavalry on the left and right flanks. We got more charging coming in just now here as well. Oh my god. Streaming down the sides of Saladin's forces. Humongous charges. Finally, we have a unit of cavalry from Saladin's force charge in here to try and do some damage, or at least hold up. Okay, here comes the cavalry force. More knights on the charge. Severely outnumbered on the cavalry, but just a gigantic charge. Oh my god. I mean, it's light shot cavalry, so I'm not entirely shocked. Not entirely surprised, I should say. But yeah, what a devastating blow so far. And this has just been cavalry. The infantry now just starting to close distance. So much of these enemy forces have already been destroyed. We still have so much back here. Quickly rushing back up here to try and maybe hold this front line. Spears starting to be able to hold just a little bit. Another devastating charge right there. Some hospitality mounted sergeants with a huge, huge charge. Nope, we had a unit of cavalry come back from way far away. 22 men left in that unit. Just a mess of cavalry forces on both sides here. Infantry now starting to get closer and closer, starting to actually get involved in the fight here. We have some Templar sergeants, spearmen getting in here. They're going to be getting into some of this cavalry, probably some of the enemy spear forces here as well. Lined up, ready to go. Absolute devastation to this point. Oh my god. Now we have some of the St. Lazarus. Dismounted Knights of the Order of St. Lazarus has joined the fight here. Look at the battle in the distance. Oh, God, so many men. Oh, look at this cavalry in the center here. Oh, never mind, he got taken out. Got some range starting to fire here now, though. That's a problem. Some of the Sudanese archers, some of this lipo infantry back here as well, starting to get some shots off. That could possibly be a bit of a problem for Baldwin's forces. A lot of cavalry, like I said. Crossbows now starting to fire. That is a good sign. Look at this flank right here. Oh my god. Saladin's forces not holding on their left flank for much longer. Cavalry, infantry, they start... Uh-oh. Got cavalry on the side here. This is not good. That whole front line is not healthy. The whole eastern side has pretty much shattered. Cavalry still holding on by the skin of their teeth, but swords not looking good. Archers in the mix there as well. And now we have a general has been charged. Saladin looks like he's trying to get out of there. He's trying to retreat away. But he is now surrounded. Oh, boy. Look at the fire arrows again. Saladin has been surrounded. We have a lot of the mounted sergeants around the front here. Saladin's actually just going to charge in here blindly. Fire arrows crying to get in there to help their general, to help their lord, to help their king. Oh, I hear charge. Oh, another devastating rear charge there. Hasn't lost too many men, though. General is still holding up, but more cavalry coming to jump on the pile. Antioch Knights charging in. Oh, God, devastating flank charge in onto these swords. They don't stand a chance here. It's getting absolutely thrown. General is still surrounded here. The other general up over here surrounded as well. Still a lot of swords up on the front line over here. A lot of infantry still holding. These spears and swords doing a good job. See how this is looking. Front line still holding. Let's take a look at those generals. Ooh, he is not looking healthy now. Completely surrounded. Down to 37 men left in that unit. The other general over there, 46, unfortunately, decisively losing, though. Knights of St. Lazarus coming in with a rear charge. Oh, boy. Getting a rear charge on those spears. Possibly a rear charge on some of the lancers here as well. And that spear unit easily destroyed by the might of the heavy cavalry here. Oh, one of the generals has died. Who's the one right here? Other general not looking healthy. He has wavered. Doesn't appear that he's dead yet, though. Winning decisively. Will he be able to get away? I don't think he's going to get away. This appears to be the downfall. Yes, it is. Oh, my God. Saladin's entire army has been annihilated. Many men will be captured. That is the end of the Battle of Montgisard. Let's take a look. All right, so battle was played here by Hannibal and Mad Pope Raccoon, playing as the Principality of Antioch and the Kingdom of Jerusalem and Cyprus. King's Bodyguard, 484 kills. Solid job there. Moving down, some of the Pauline Knights here, 110, 110, 118, 170. Oh, my God, 291 kills. Wow. Very solid job. Cavalry coming in, 265, 157, 267. Oh, boy. 109, 109, 140, 152, 107, 172, 206, 131, 110, 211, and 339. Oh, my God. What an absolute devastating force there. Principality of Antioch, like I said, being commanded by Mad Pope Raccoon. 0 kills for his general, but that's okay. He didn't really need to get involved. Some of the spearmen here, 100 kills. Getting into some of the cannon of the Holy Sepulchre sergeants, 125, 125, 186. The dismounted Pauline Knights, 174. Some of the Hospitaller Knights, 169 kills. Solid job. Moving down, we have cavalry again. Hospitaller and Mounted Sergeants, 117 kills. Mounted Sergeants, 211, 245, 151, 130. We have some 143 and 261 for some of the Antioch Knights. We have a Canada's Holy Sepulchre there with 224 kills. Hospitaller Knights again, 132, and a Templar Knight with 118 kills. Now moving on to the other side of the battlefield, we have Grecos and Lando Calrissian playing as the Ayyubid Sultanates, or as Saladin's forces here. 36 kills for the general on that side. Now, I do have to make mention that a lot of the guys here were exhausted getting into that fight. A lot of the infantry was very, very exhausted. They did that to try and copy or mimic how exhausted Saladin's army was, in fact, as they were trying to retreat away and retreat away and retreat away. So, yeah, that was probably why they suffered so many losses, because they definitely had more men. They definitely had more men. You could see just in those numbers alone. 96 kills for Lando's general. Moving down the line here, let's see any of his guys getting some good kills at all. We have some Cav there, 43 kills, 29 kills, so they're getting some kills. Cavalry here, 75 kills for that unit of Cav. That's pretty good. Some 40 kills for some of the spears. So, but all right, guys, there you go. End of this battle replay. Very, very appreciative to the four of them. Very appreciative to the Discord as a whole. The Historical Battles Discord, I'll make sure to put the link for it in the description below. If you guys want to get in there and help them out with some more of these battles, I'm sure they would be much appreciative, there we go, of New Blood getting in there and helping them continue to recreate history, or maybe create history as anew. We'll never know until you guys get in there, get those battles done. Then you'll see them up on various YouTube channels. But that is going to be the end. So thank you very much again. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. And as always, until the next one.